roam game to maintain. So, and potentially mute could be used here to, do some stuff and sort of deny that intel. But of course, then that strategy gets thrown out the window now that it's banned.
But we are jumping into the match as a note soon. We'll actually start on the attacking side. And Ouroboros, the defense for Chalet.
What to expect here? I would expect a lot of soft breaches. I'm surprised they didn't bring the sledge, honestly. They got the bucks, they don't really need it. We only see kitchen trophies, the first defense. And we're going to see your favorite operator as well in the lineup.
Good. Alright, Legion fits quite well. Valkyrie, one of the really important picks for the trophy defenses. There's few camera placements, which can be really useful for the defending side. Joe will play Ella, most probably as a heavy roamer in this situation. And Smoke Jaeger, pretty much standard picks, something you really need to have for this defense.
Honestly, I think Mad Mouse is going to be key to this roam. I think Legion's going to be playing in Library, and he's just going to be trying to hold down that area for as long as he can. Might be playing alongside Ella. Not sure. They're definitely going to dedicate ADSs upstairs, though, to the Library. And I think a lot of the defense is really going to be concentrated around that area.
10 seconds left.
Okay, we have Crying instead of Corey. That taking some.
5 seconds left.
And you know what? You can actually write MyRevenge in overlay.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
The MyRevenge name and update our overlay, and we're heading into match round number 1, map number 1, Chalet. Is that the right?
What do you think of Chalet?
One of the maps I love, like Chalet and Border. I'd say those are two of my favorite maps. And I'm not sure why, but I love it for no specific reason. I just like the map, especially the Vine Cellar defense and attack.
Something I've seen quite a lot from Chalet is the gaming room defense recently in comp. Not in this league, in a number of other leagues though. I have seen quite a lot of gaming room defense, and I wouldn't be too surprised if one of the teams did decide to defend gaming room here.
Really loving this. Did you see Joe just made a little bullet hole and just watch it? But rest of the attacking side, they're focusing here on the K9 Folly. Is bashing the windows, and there goes Ash. Sting is injured. I do believe that was Joe's fault. Him.
He is actually going to get detected here by
Oh,
the
no.
line charge.
Look at this! Look at the perfect
This could be a pre-fire going out, but Joe actually does manage to finish off the kill onto Sting.
And he is injured.
What is going on? He can't secure this kill whatsoever. So many shots going out from the Lion as Joe slowly bleeds out. He did get the Ash for his time, and he is actually wasting a lot of time while still injured, and quite a lot of bullets for Lion, honestly.
Yeah, but they do know Ella is still inside, but she's still hiding. I don't think they know she is injured. They're going to drone Joe out and will find Ella injured under the table. And there we go, Mylan getting that kill. But it's only 2 minutes in. Oli almost finding a pick on Crying. But Crying is now exposed. His position is revealed, and I do believe the attackers will try to focus and flush him out first from the library area.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Crying just push up here. His Intex gets the kill for Mad Mouse, and Crying also goes down. That is the upstairs control is completely lost now. It's all down to Heisenberg on the kitchen and Smoke in trophy.
Doesn't even have the C4 in his inventory. Easy. No Jaeger's ADS devices to eat those flashbangs, and it's Heisenberg flashed.
Heisenberg is going to get droned out here. 35 seconds left on the clock. No nitro in hand, as you did manage to point out. And he does actually push up here onto the fireplace. This is so risky for him to take this angle. And all that the attackers really have to do is pre-fire him. He does get pre-fired. Servos takes the kill. And now it's all down to Peter, but he will get killed. Gunned, goes down, and the first round will go to MyRevenge.
Mylan, that Lion. And yeah, this looked like a fairly easy round for MyRevenge, winning all necessary duels. I do believe they lost only one player in the beginning. It was Sting playing Nash, and that's it. Everything that Ouroboros managed to do in map number 1.
And also, even though Sting went down, they got the refrag instantly.
That is correct on Ella. Yeah, although they spent a lot of time actually gathering some intel about Realize they were not entirely sure if they managed to take
Attackers
out
need to
Joe
locate
playing
and
there.
defuse as many
But
bombs
we're
as
going to
they
see
can.
once more defense of kitchen and trophies. So this is chance number 2 for Ouroboros. This time, we see Vigil in the lineup instead of Legion.
I don't know about that. I would have still preferred a Legion here, but I understand the idea to take the Vigil here. I would have traded out an Ella for a Vigil instead and kept the Legion.
Well, Ella still has a huge fire rate on her rifle, and for
Yeah,
some close
the-
range it's still useful, but yeah, Legion has more mines than Ella.
The only reason I'm talking about that is that Legion and Vigil have this great ability to just delay the round and just waste time. And I think that's something you really need on
You are
Shy.
punishing the attackers that are just waiting for the last seconds.
Exactly. And the more time that you can waste, the easier it's going to be on you to just hold those angles to defender.
It seems Heisenberg is just waiting for the... He knows that Folly is
Attackers have
expecting
located a
him.
bomb.
Office, but it is fairly aggressive and Folly try to find that camera around. Okay, Heisenberg, he's been droned out, so he needs to fall back all the way back to the site.
Joe's actually going to be going for the roam all the way in the basement, interestingly enough, from the Ella as the line charges go out and the push starts to come in. But this office control has already been gained immediately, and there's just no contesting going on from the defenders right now. Cryan is still holding down Library, but he's actually going to go down. That's the first kill of the round. Milan gets him down immediately, and no refrags coming out whatsoever. This is terrible.
Opportunity for Joe. If he goes inside the office, he can take out Folly playing on the canine balcony. And that's it. Joe finds a headshot, goes outside, but that's it. He'll be happy with this one kill. As Intex has an opportunity to take him out. At Joe, great kill. Also, the diffuser has been dropped, and Joe is falling back to the side, to the safe space. One-man advantage. Ouroboros, they have the time on their side.
An amazing pick from him, and Joe really did his work there. Both Habana and Book going down. Those are two huge picks, especially the Book right now.
The C4 detonation may be a bit unnecessary, but there's a new line of sight, and Joe is going to take advantage of it, finding his third kill of the round. Joe,
What an
did all the work.
amazing shot from Joe. And yeah, he's on a 3K, he's on a 4K. Joe with a headshot all the way through that verticality. It goes both ways, friends. And 1 minute
we go
left
for
remaining.
race.
And just Joe dominating that round as Mad Mouse finishes things off onto Milan.
Massive play from Ella. It seems that Ella pick is really worth the money.
I would say that was a better defense from Ouroboros, and the fact that they won the round would support that theory. But I think honestly it just came down to Joe just fragging out. They just couldn't refrag him whatsoever. If you're in a position, right, where a Ella gets the kill, and then you go into a position to refrag that, and then you die, and then no one is there to refrag you, you just wasted 2 operators for no reason.
Attackers need
I
to
do
locate
believe
and
that
defuse bombs.
I find this a problem. The Valkyrie was inside the office in the beginning of the round. She gets thrown down and she falls back to the side. And it seems that MyRevenge, they thought that the office area is completely clear, nobody's there, but Joe somehow sneaked into there, took out Buck, won the duel against Hibana. The duel he should not have won, and the rest of those 2 kills were through the wall, right? The C4 made a huge hole in the floor. Joe found those 2 kills, and it was round over for my...
I think the fact that Joe went for that really late roam, but also the fact that he was in the basement for a lot of that round, he wasn't really getting droned out, and he could really do that late flank. And yeah, I think you are right. The fact that they droned out the office, they're like, oh yeah, it's clear, just take the east balcony and just cover the rotate from there. But no one was covering the cross, and no one was watching stairs. Joe rotated up, and he just starts popping off.
The main snowmobile garage maybe pusher. No, they're deciding to go for the wine cellar. Well, to be honest, a lot of these, let's say, higher ranks teams always go for the wine cellar instead of just opening up the garage. Often they will have at least one guy trying to push blue stairs, a blue hallway. But this is a full commitment on wine cellar.
I mean, yeah, that's to be expected. Though Folly does push into the master bedroom. Mad Mouse is so close here; he could easily get the frag. And I think they both know that each other is there. The push-up comes out. Mad Mouse with the headshot does take down Folly. Folly was just not expecting him to push out as the line charges went down there, and that's Buck out of it already. That is a huge utility pick yet again. Buck really not being very well utilized here today.
Unfortunately, Buck was all alone there. Nobody there, not even to try for the refrag. Advantage at Mad Mouse still a roaming position. Oh no, he goes in and they're right into the crosshair of Milan. But there is Bandit Joe raiding it back. But look at this, Intex finds the kill on the other side of the map on Pieda. There goes a mirror off the board. That's one less C4. Now Winestellar has fallen. Where are the defenders?
Intex is going to push in here as it looks like the diffuser is going to try and go down, but Intex does get the kill onto Heisenberg. Now it's a 3v2 situation, but Joe isn't on the site. He's going to have to try and go for the flank, but I don't think anyone from MyRevenge is actually watching this flank. Cryan does push up onto the snowmobile as the drop comes down from Joe. No, there is members of MyRevenge watching the flank, but they're going to have to go for the defuse plant soon as Joe does push up. He does see the thermite. He gets shut down, however. Now it's a 3v1 situation, all down to Cryan as he pushes through the connector, trying to see what he can do here exactly. He does fake out quite a lot. The diffuser does get planted down, however, and he's going to start running out of time. Oh my god, that was so close from Cryan as he pushes around. He does get the kill onto Sting. That's one down, two more to go as he pushes up. So much faking out, so much quick peeking here. He's trying to get a pick here, but you know, no one has to peek him. Intic does going to peek out that from the bomb side, trying to head glitch it. And he does get the kill onto Cryan, finally shuts him down, and the attackers will win round number 3.
Intex played a massive role here. I do believe that he picked up 3 frags in this round, and MyRevenge gaining up on the lead. 2-1 is the score. For us, once again on defense, they should go kitchen once again, as site has been unlocked now.
What do you think of that round?
It started off quite well for Ouroboros, but MyRevenge, they managed to take out Mira. I do believe that was a really important kill. And the rest of it is just Intex picking up kills with Hibana's bearing 9 and finishing it. Not much to do, and also the Bandit's failed flank. Thermite was ready for him. I don't remember who's playing Thermite last round, but a good job of securing the flank from main garage.
Yeah, and MyRevenge definitely avenged themselves for sure in that round.
The sneaky pun.
I was waiting for so long to use that. You don't understand. I was thinking about that for so long.
Fair enough. Yeah, they have a.
I wanted to save it for later, but I just needed to get it out of the system. You know, these hatches are actually gonna get opened up in trophy. This is pretty good. I like how well Mad Mouse has been playing this room so far, and so has Joe. They've both been playing the room pretty well. I'm surprised that Joe's actually going Valkyrie this time. Like, he's been doing pretty well for the fragging, and you probably argue that the MPX isn't the best gun for fragging out.
Two-man roam is working quite well, but the last round was lost not on the roaming side of the map, but on the objectives.
Yeah, for sure.
Gathering some intel. Look at this beautiful wallbang from Sting from window. Takes out Cryan. Jaeger is out.
The weird thing about that was that was Sting's drone. No one was droning him in. Ash was droning himself in, and he got a wallbang from it. So some nice drone work from him there. Solo Ash drone work apparently works.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Line charges do go out, and all the drones are going to start coming out. They do have to secure this upstairs area if they do want to start contesting the objective. They really have to deal with these roamers. Mad Mouse and Joe still on that roam, and no one really covering these flanks whatsoever from MyRevenge.
Okay, this Joe is also... There's 3 players off the side of the defending side. That means only Mira is on the objective itself. No, actual Bandit drop down. My bad. This is going to be... Second E1D charge goes off. Falcon from expecting a rotation, just waiting.
I mean, this is what you want to do when there's a lot of roamers. You just want to hold down the rotations and push onto the site itself. You want to draw the roamers back to you. You want to try and let them deal with a situation that they're not happy with. You know, most of the time when you die in this game, it's not because you're losing the gunfight, it's because you're out of position. Or you're not looking at the enemy.
This time, MyRevenge, they do not have Thermite. And Sting is going to drop down. Is Bandit expected? What are you... Oh! Pieta saves his teammate at the right moment, but look at this. Heisenberg has been injured, so Ash Sting, he did his job. But Joe is there to revive his fallen team. I didn't even notice that Valkyrie rotated back onto the side. I believe the attackers, they should not have let Valkyrie back to the side.
1 minute left remaining. In fact, even shorter than that. 45 seconds left on the clock. MyRevenge really had to start making something work here. The drops come out from Intex, and they really have to think about doing a plant sooner rather than later. They're going to allow the rotates to come out as Mad Mouse gets a kill onto Milan, and Heisenberg finds the kill onto Folly on the cross. What are you doing? The crossovers. Heisenberg gets one, Mad Mouse gets another, and that's just a complete shutdown of MyRevenge's attack.
Yeah, it was like all the round over. Hibana had to go for a rotation, but Ouroboros defense was ready for it. There were no more X-Kairos pellets on Hibana. There were no flashbangs. There were no smokes. No way to enter the site past the mirror window where Bandit was playing. It was a solid defense from Ouroboros, and now it's round 5, the last round for the halftime and side switch.
This has been surprisingly close, honestly. I don't think MyRevenge's attacks have been particularly good, honestly. They've not had any sort of roam clear to speak of. They are catching a lot of roamers as they're coming back to the site, but Ouroboros definitely played that a lot stronger. As you said, they are going to be moving to their last defense round. This is really going to define how we move into the second half and which team is going to see an advantage here.
Yeah, also the advantage at the halftime will give a team some kind of a moral boost.
Yeah, but I feel like that only really comes into it if it's like 5-0, 4-1, 3-2 is less so.
Ah. I really don't want to make any predictions.
Oh, that was almost
Yeah.
a TK. Pieta almost took the head off of crying there, and then he would have been crying, I'm telling you now. I wonder if Heisenberg's going to go for the spawn peek here. I think he is, considering the amount of black eyes he just dedicated to that outside of East Balcony run out, and no one's actually going to be watching it. Sting actually might get picked up here as he's looking the wrong way. No one's actually looking at the run out. What is going on? Okay, good. Folly was actually running at that. He was looking at that, sorry. That's good. I thought for sure Val, he was just going to peek out there and he's going to get at least one.
It would have been a great opportunity for someone to play from the defense side in the main lobby. And you see, both Ash and Buck, they're focused on the office. Somebody could just come from the main lobby and make some damage.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah.
Mirror window has been placed in office and the main bedroom, and goes the bandit charges. Mojo loses this fight. A good pick by Sevos. Not sure if they're aware of Crying's position inside the bathroom.
I think they should be. Oh well, they're
now
not
they
going
are.
to because Crying shuts down Sevos, and yeah, they're definitely going to know now. And as Heisenberg gets shut down, 4v3 situation now. And this is not looking great at all for Ouroboros, as Intex goes get the kill onto Crying, finally finishing him off. And yeah, he's definitely going to be crying after that. Mad Mouse gets the kill onto Folly, and now it's a 2v3 situation. E1Ds go out as Sting pushes in. Now Mirrorwinds get popped and they want to get onto the site, but Pieta from the hatch does shut down Sting with a headshot, and Mad Mouse peeks out onto Milan. That's the line going down. Now it's all down to Intex in a 1v2 situation.
More than enough time for him to make some, to gather some intel around. I do believe he has those flashbangs on him. So it's not mission impossible for him, but he is fighting against the operators with a huge fire rate. Digital with the SMG and Pieta with the Vector.
That Vector is so devastating in those 1v1 encounters. The one problem with Mirror is that low capacity mag. But Intex is going to go for the drop. He goes for the pre-fire. No one will be able to get him. And he's just going to take these 1v1 fights. He does take down Pieta. And now it's a 1v1 situation. He does have Diffuser. He could just go straight for the plant here. Madman is insanely lit up now. And he's just going to have to rush in here if he wants to deny the plant. He doesn't have any impact nades. He cannot make a new rotate for himself, but he does have that rotate open already. He could go right, he could go left, he could go outside, he could go back upstairs. Who knows what he's going to do as the Diffuser just go down. Oh, he goes for the peek, and he actually managed to down Intex. Absolutely beautiful play. And I think he was a bit worried there. Maybe there was the Claymore down. But there won't be, and he'll be safe.
That is so disgusting, the fire rate on the SMG-12.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser. Defenders win.
So it was a really close call for Intex. It was a 1 vs 2 situation. He managed to take out Mira in a really nice manner. I think he was 0 health points in that duel. But the SMG-12.
I just don't know how Intex missed those. One shot, and he would have been dead. Intex had the massive advantage there, and I think he peeked out the wrong way, just a little bit there.
Well, there we go. Halftime, switching sides, and we will. Excuse me.
Attackers need to locate and
We will
defuse
see
as many
some
bombs as they
new
can.
operators on the attacking side, Lion and IQ. Actually, no, it's only IQ, right? We saw Lion in a few rounds on MyRevenge.
Yeah, we've seen a decent amount of Lion, definitely. I mean, you gotta remember that first round where Lion was just trying to confirm the kill for
Yeah,
God
you're
knows how
right.
long.
Completely forgot that. Yeah.
And obviously, your favorite operator, as always, from MyRevenge.
It'll
I'm gonna see
stink a lot.
basement defense to start with. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about these operator lineups? I feel like the defense operator lineup is pretty standard, but the attacker orientated lineup is very interesting.
Well, I think with this lineup they should go for the main garage attack,
Bomb and defuse it.
like the main snowmobile garage.
Yeah.
Because they don't
Obviously-
have Thatcher, they don't have Twitch. There's no way to destroy the bandits' gadgets inside the wine cellar smaller, was it?
Honestly, I feel like Zofia would have been a better pick here, considering, you know, if you're gonna breach that garage, you really need to burn those ADSs. You can use the Zofia stun charges in order to stop Bandit from bandit tricking. If you didn't know that, anyone who's
Yeah.
watching, you can
Get stunned.
do that. It's very good.
But something I want
Yeah,
to
if
see from
you,
Ouroboros is the capture of the main lobby and the usage of Buck's skeleton key to open up the line of sight towards the site. That way they can deny the Mira windows, they can deny a lot of gadgets actually. And eventually get a few picks before entering the site.
That is one of the main reasons why I don't like the mirror going down there watching the snowmobile garage as early as it does, because of that. If the main garage never gets opened up, this mirror is useless, because you can get picks from blue by
More or
playing
less,
this mirror.
you are completely right, yeah. But if they commit on wine cellar, they can just destroy the mirror window and go on the other side. It's going to provide them a bit of a cover
Yeah.
while they go for the...
So, if anything, it's a very detrimental to put the mirror window down. I do prefer it when teams do the opposite, but Booker's actually going to be opening up the top here, and he's going to be able to shoot the bandit charges off and stop any bandit tricking going on.
Are there any bandit charges in my
And-
garage?
Well, I'm kind of surprised that they're not choosing to contest this at all. Even just a quick run up from main says we'd probably catch Book out here, but actually, I didn't realize that Heisenberg was actually watching the angle from there, and Book is just having a field day here.
He's having so much fun destroying everything. Sebas
And
is
you can hear
patiently waiting.
those-
Look at this position from Mira right in this dark corner. Oh my god, almost gets the kill, but Joe is losing only around 20 HP. That is not much.
Yeah, you can hear those mirror windows getting popped, and that's just music to my ears. As Crying gets one, Mad Mouse gets another, and the thermite charges are going to go down to the main garage now. And it is a 5v3 situation. It's not looking good at all, but MyRevenge are going to start bringing it back. Intex gets the kill onto Joe, and that's going to be the Book out of it. Finally,
Oh, look
this
at the
is so
Claymore.
brave from Intex.
Where is Ash? There we go. Crying takes out Smoke.
Bomb located.
Now Heisenberg. Oh, he loses fight to Sevas. Good pick by Sevas. 5 HP left now. It's 3 versus 2 in favor of attackers, but not much time left. Sevas, another kill. This is really important. Now Mylon, he can get some huge line of sight. If Thermite, he has a diffuser on himself. Now IQ, there goes the diffuser plant. And Mad Mouse is going to help out his teammate, provide some cover, but Mylon, go for the kill. He can deny the plant. Where is Thermite? What is going? Oh my god, it's the last second kill. And Ouroboros, they win the round in the last fragment of a second.
That was so well
Ring
played
around
by
the
Vieta.
rosy. Oh,
That was so smart. 200 IQ plays there from Vieta. Very well played. Just 2 notes to get off the diffuser, and then the ring around the rosy. And Do you notice something that happened there?
Yeah,
That
what?
mirror window is why they lost. The only reason
Caster's
why they
curse,
lost is
right?
because that
We were
mirror window was
talking about
open.
Caster's curse, right?
Casting skills, just predictions right out of it. And yeah, I prefer it so much when, just purely because of that reason, that when they only put that mirror window down if it's necessary and the garage is opened up.
Well, Ouroboros taking the first round on the attacking side, and once again, MyRevenge will go for Divine Cellar defense. But Ouroboros, they're not changing their lineup. I assume they will have the same approach as last round.
Ah, they're doing it again! Like, if you're gonna play this mirror and you're gonna put it down immediately, it's better not to open up the wall right next to the mirror, but to go back all the way and open up the wall there, right in the back corner, because then, that way, you can't get peeked from blue.
Yeah. Not sure, was anybody actually covering blue last time? I do remember that Crying got an entry kill with an Ash. I assume that was around blue.
Yeah, but then you gotta think, if the entry kill goes down, then someone has control over blue, and you still need to play that mirror, but you can't if there's someone in blue.
Owning everything around. And we can actually see most of them are focusing on the library, but yeah, that visual playing in the main bedroom as the heavy roam.
No communication. Did you see that? He went for the pre-fire on the camera that was already destroyed. What is going on? But where's the team communication? As soon as you take down the camera, you're supposed to call it. Disaster. Already.
Cheeky position, I think.
Man, that's gonna peek
Okay,
out
he
here,
spotted.
gets shut down immediately. Oh no. Crying gets that kill for free. No refrag potential here at all coming out from MyRevenge. And that's just unfortunate.
Now it's up to Mylan. He's the next obstacle for Ouroboros on their way to the site. Gets droned out. And he is now stuck in the trophy. He's like a cornered animal. There is no rotation for him. That's the problem. There's no rotation for Mylan. They can flush him out easily.
There's no hope for Mylon either. No rotation, no hope. Stuck behind enemy lines. And yeah, his rotate is being held down very hard here by Heisenberg. There's... No, there is a rotate for him. He does go down onto Big Garage, but it's not the best rotate in the world, but it's going to work for everyone here. So my charges go down on the hatch. And that's going to give it a little bit of control over the site here, as Ouroboros do want to push in now.
Right, also the Lion E1D charge goes off, so all the defenders are not moving, but none of them will get exposed. There goes the C4, but there goes the kill. That was taking out Joe. And look at this, Foley with a really aggressive play, takes out Crying, wins this duel. There's just calmly lying there next to the wall.
Unfortunate. And now it is a 4v3 situation. Folly did bring it back. But oh no, the quick aggression coming out from Sev. He goes down. Folly goes down as well. And now it's a 2v2 situation. Not looking good as the line charges go out. 20 seconds left to go. This could easily go either way. And it's like Sevos is just gonna rage quit rather than let him die.
Yep, it seems we'll have to go for a rehost.
Smokes go out onto blue as Pieta gets the kill, but he gets traded out instantly. Now it's a 1v2 all down to Intex, but he gets traded out. Mad Mouse with the kill, and Ouroboros with yet another round, putting themselves on match point.
Going to be 5-2, and I do we are going to get a rehost as one player from MyRevenge dropped out. So Striker, check out the scoreboard and let's go. As MyRevenge is calling for a rehost. Score is 5-2 for Ouroboros that are starting on the attack. Go. Alright, I kind of lost in all of these BS scenes, but break before for 5th match. Back to the game. These Rihos, they're unlucky. With me, Sternab?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I had to crack open a cold one. But those.
Alright, let's take a 5-minute break until back to the lobby, and we continue with the Chalet. Ouroboros are taking the 5-2 lead, and they're starting on the side.
They're playing for trades quite a lot. Like every single time that a member of Ouroboros is going down, they're instantly getting traded back out. I didn't think from the way that the Bandit was playing so weirdly and just lying down on blue stairs, I didn't think that he was going to get picked from that, but he did pretty much instantly after he got that kill. It's just unfortunate. A lot of nice trades going out, and I think people underestimate trading out frags.
So far, Ouroboros have been solid defense. Chalet, even though they lost 2 rounds, I like the 2-man roam game from them. Picking up 2 rounds in the attack, they're having a huge boost. 1 round to close the map number 1. So Stern, I suggest we take a short 3-4 minutes break before 5th play back.
Is that necessary? That mean he's already back?
Is he already back? I'm out. Back. Action drop. Enjoy the music, boys.
How to keep a straight face when I'm burning like fire and you walk all the sides. I'm drawn in desire and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight.
Seems we are back into the match already.
For sure, a very quick rehost. You know, it's not often that you see the rehost going that quickly. That's just how great we are at CCS, that we just do rehost so quickly.
Right.
Anyway, we gotta be getting in here. It is a match point Ouroboros, and we are seeing a slightly different lineup because we are seeing Twitch now. What do you think of Twitch on this map?
I'm
Attackers need to locate
surprised they
and
didn't pick
defuse
it
bomb.
earlier, considering there's so much Jaeger's ADS devices, Mira Windows used, and
Bomb located by attackers.
mines. But finally, I like this pick. Heisenberg
one
will
thing-
be. Yeah, you said sorry.
One thing people should remember is that X-Kairos from Habana can't burn the ADS.
That is correct. Since the last update.
So using Twitch and using Thatcher here to destroy ADSs even is a lot more effective. Maybe even Zofia.
5 seconds left.
Well, Zofia. We did see Zofia on this map, right?
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Why not?
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
No, I'm saying from this particular attack round.
I know. Just thinking on the previous rounds, we haven't. Yeah. Make a lot of thinking. We saw on
Yeah.
Consulate in Oregon, she was played, I'd say a lot. But let's check out Folly. He's standing his ground inside the library, gets flash, gets naded. But he's still, oh my god. The whole library is in ruins. But Folly, he is still intact.
Yeah, that's a lot of utility already dedicated to try and finding that early kill onto Folly. He's just gonna have to get all the way out of there. Don't blame him at all. But they haven't even found the kill from it, and that was so much dedicated.
Many utilities have been spent for the library, but nothing. Foley is still alive, running around with his 3-speed Ella. What the bullet at that in his hands? That machine, literally.
For sure. The library control has been gained, however, and Ouroboros really have to start gaining control over the rest of the top floor if they want to stand a chance of winning this round. And I think they have done quite effectively. They have pushed all the roamers out and they have all started to rotate down. The one thing they have to be careful of, something that they actually managed to do on their defense rounds, was those late rotations. I think they are coming out. Foley goes for the headshot. He gets it.
My
Joe
God.
goes down. What a shot from him. And Foley doesn't actually get traded out yet. Oh no, he goes behind the bar. And Crying is looking for that refrag, but it's just not going to
They're
happen.
going for the wall bang,
quite yet.
right? Have to go for the wall bang on Nella. Foley is stuck in there, gets taken out. He bought a lot of time for his team, so I would say it's a mission successful for Foley.
Yeah, very nicely played there by both teams, honestly. They managed to get the trade back, but Buck going down this early is a disaster for Ouroboros.
Lots of defenders still holding on the side. I'm not sure, maybe Mylon is on the roam game. But yeah, Ouroboros spent a lot of time, and now I was hoping he would detonate while crying.
Yeah, I was really hoping for it as well. Just like the Pieda's troll strategy, but it's just not going to happen quite yet. Maybe a hot breach, is definitely possible here.
So the rifle.
Heisenberg does take down Milon on the roam, and this is looking much, much better for Ouroboros now as we move further into this round, and that's an extended barrel, isn't it? On the org?
Seems like it is, yeah, but look at the time, 25 seconds left. They need to enter the side. Madmouse, he spots one guy, shoots him in the arm, but Sting is still alive. He managed to reload the gun, takes out Hibana. Oh my god, what a mess, Sting. This is a kill zone for Vigil. Finds 2 kills. Intex on the other side takes out one, and the Madmouse gets gunned down. It is going to be 5-3 for Ouroboros.
And what an incredible round from MyRevenge. Definitely clutching that back out, and Sting did just so well, just gunning kids down as they ran in.
Right, MyRevenge, they need to pick up 2 rounds in a row to force overtime. But now they have to go back to Vine Cellar and Snowmobile Barrage. First 2 rounds they tried to defend it, but didn't work out against the Germans.
Did it? I mean, I think it just got down to such a lot of these rounds have been insanely close, and I think the scoreboard is starting to represent that a bit more.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We haven't seen any flawless rounds so far, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah, those flawless rounds show that match is one-sided, but this match is far from one-sided.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Although the Vine Cellar defense for MyRevenge is not working out quite well, they need a bit of a better roam game, something that Ouroboros had on defense, especially when defending this Vine Cellar. Because the attackers with Buck, they do so much damage from above.
Yeah,
Incredible.
and the Book going down as early as he did definitely did Ouroboros 0 favors on that round,
5 seconds left.
and he's gonna be just as essential in this round as well. We've seen how the mirror strategy comes into play here,
Attackers
and MyRevenge can get torn apart by it.
Seems that Ouroboros will start once again advancing towards the objective from the library. Library capture. Bandit Foley is going to play inside. Is this actually a good position, as he might catch Hibana there? Atmos was droning around, and maybe he give up from capturing. Where's his oh, he sees the leg,
Oh
right?
no, he has.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he sees it. He sees it. Oh, he knows that he's not there anymore, but Bandit's actually going to get droned out here multiple times. Loads of drones coming out from Ouroboros. And oh my god, it's such a nice pick from Cryan, but he gets instantly traded by Milon.
You'll see drop for a second, so I missed this kill. But it's got by Marlon taking out Ash. What was it for? 2 minutes left on the clock.
And honestly, it's looking pretty awkward for both teams. Although, at least this time, the first operator that went down wasn't Buck. Joe is still holding it down very well, and he can start playing around here and having, you know, a good time.
Oh, look at this.
Just opening up all these sight lines.
drop the bomb diffuser.
Oh, what is happening? How did Marlon take out Thermite? He was just holding an off angle there. Oh, this is a really big and huge kill for MyRevenge.
Yeah,
This
the
might turn
thermite
the
going
round
down
around.
this early. Yeah, I honestly think there's zero way to recover this unless Buck pulls off something absolutely incredible with his wallbangs. I don't see how Ouroboros recovers this attack. Why is Thermite playing such an aggressive angle, and how was Milan allowed to get that kill without getting traded back?
Watch out, he might get flanked from the stairs, and there we go. It's an easy kill for Milan. Mad Mouse
Attackers have
takes him.
recovered their diffuser.
And left 2 versus 3, and Vigil is still roaming far off the site.
Such a heavy roam strategy coming out, but Mouse will shut it down. Vigil is out of it, and now it's a 2v2 situation. This is still potentially clutchable. There is Habana in the mix. The hatches are going to get opened up, even though no thermite to open up the sight lines onto the actual site itself, and
Whoa,
zero
what?
soft destruction going out. Heisenberg still trying to get those wall bangs as the Lions go out, and the last 30 seconds roll in here. Intex still going to be playing on that smoke, trying to clutch it out, but it's just not going to be working out for him. Last 20 seconds left to go, and they really just have to drop here if they want to do anything else. Sevel's going to be looking at the connector hatch, but
15 seconds to go.
this mirror window again getting opened up. This is absolutely terrible news here as Ouroboros just storm through onto the stairs, start pushing through. Heisenberg for the pre-fires moves in here, last few seconds, and the Heisenberg just runs in. He gets the kill, instantly traded back by Sevels, however. And that diffuser just not going down. That knife just about missing.
That is 5-4. MyRevenge is picking up on defense, winning both Trophy and Weinsel on defense after the rehost. So it seems the rehost broke the momentum of the German side.
And, well, I mean, I feel like that happens quite a lot, honestly. A rehost happens and then the momentum just sort of falls through. Teams do like to blame it quite a lot, but you've also got to consider that that's not really how the game works.
Yeah, I get it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
You can't really blame a rehost on that.
Alright, let's see. Last shot for MyRevenge. Either overtime or map number 2 for them. But Ouroboros, they're getting under pressure now. They had a comfortable lead, but everything has collapsed and fallen into water.
Collapsed and falling into water. Now we run an oil rig or something here.
Well, now when I'm literally translating some phrases from Croatian, it sounds weird. Yeah, I should avoid that, obviously.
No, I like it. I like it. It's good.
It sounds better in Croatian, trust me.
Yeah, sure. Valkyrie getting played here is pretty effective. I do like Valkyrie on Shelly. Just I'm not sure about the lack of runouts that's coming out from this. Valkyrie just seems to be mostly used here for just the pure intel gathering. But I feel like you can use Valkyrie to play quite aggressively, especially on Chalet.
Visual. Oh no, that was actually Jaeger. Marlon is still alive, around 50 HP left. Problems with the stream, it seems. Ah, we are back. Okay. That is kind of playing stupid.
Moving in now further into the action phase. No quite trades going down just yet, but the runouts are going to start coming out. It looks like that ripped down barricade didn't really do anything for them right now as Ouroboros start to further pushing their attack. And I swear if a hard breacher or Buck goes down immediately, I'm going to cry. It's been happening every single round. Ouroboros, you need to play this more defensively. You can't put these people on the front lines. Joe is going to be having a party up here as he does open up sight lines vertically.
They're also being really patient with the Lion charge, the E1D drone. They're like just saving it for the after plan. Get to the side, clear of the roamers.
And yeah, this is so much better. They're watching all the rotates back up. They're getting this control over the top floor. They're trying to get the picks onto the site itself and just denying these rotates as well. Lots of shots coming out here as Joe almost picked up the kill onto Intex. That could have been a big kill very early on as Milan's going to be watching the hatch.
I still
This is
a
so
stalemate.
close.
5
Yeah.
on 5.
But that timer is ticking down by the second, and if Ouroboros don't do something soon or get a pick, this all gonna just be for naught. I mean, Buck has opened up pretty much this entire floor now. As a frag grenade goes out, oh yeah, there's no way Polly was gonna get away from that. He gets exploded. So Ouroboros find their entry frag, and now they just gotta find 4 more if they want to start clutching this out. Intex is gonna put the smokes down. Maybe it's just a tiny bit prematurely, but it is within the last minute, so I will give it the go ahead. And Ouroboros are really starting to find their ground here as Cryan comes down outside of the trophy window. Will open it up. Flashbangs go out to burn the ADS as Milan's actually going to rotate.
Attackers
Oh my god, Milan's going for the flank. He does get the kill onto Pieta instantly. Refragged, however, by Joe. Nicely played by him. 20 seconds left to go. And all the hatches are going to come down as Mad Max finds a kill onto the side. Sting goes down. Sevos goes down. 4v1 situation. All down to Intex now. Very insanely lit up. Cryan finds him, however. And finally, Ouroboros are clutching it out.
Oh man, it was looking really promising for MyRevenge in the beginning as they delayed a lot of the time of the attacking side, but the end, as you mentioned, the attacking side, they were just closing off all the rotations.
Unfortunate indeed. And we are going to be moving around to map number 2 soon enough.
As map number 2, it is going to... What did we...
I mean, we could make them play anything, but I think they chose to play Coastline, yeah.
Yes, it is Coastline, so... Be time to operator bans now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is the... Okay. Let's see who is starting on the defense. MyRevenge is going to start on the defense, and the first attacking ban. What a surprise! It's going to be Ying.
That is kind of interesting though, because Ouroboros banned Ying last map, and now not soon, or rather MyRevenge are going to be banning Ying this map. So clearly, just no one likes Ying.
Ouroboros and their ban, it's going to be Glass on the attacking side, Glass on Coastline. We have seen a fair use of Glass on the coastline.
Yeah, definitely from Feral earlier on from Dave Esports. I don't know how it really worked out for him, but just having those extra smokes really does help.
Right, let's go with the defending ban of going to be Pulse. No, it's going to be Valkyrie, my bad. So MyRevenge is going to ban Valkyrie on Coastline. Okay, there are actually a lot of spots for fairly reasonable ban. And the last ban is defense from Ouroboros, and yeah, it is the bold genius, the Pulse. FBI agent with a cardiac sensor and a C4. No, not too
Pulse
many
is a pretty
surprises.
good ban. We saw Pulse get banned earlier on, didn't we? Between Fours and Dave Esports on Coastline, I believe. Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
It's a pretty good ban for Coastline, I would say. In fact, Pulse has been banned on both of the maps so far, and they're really swapping bans out here because MyRevenge were the people to ban Pulse last map, and now Pulse is getting banned by Ouroboros on this map. So that's kind of interesting to see. Seems like no one really wants to play Pulse on both teams.
He is really annoying as there's always, I mean, he's the most dangerous operator when playing below the bomb site. And on Coastline, the VIP floor, attackers are always trying to capture the VIP area. And the entire floor in that area is breachable and a lot of damage from below the C4.
Yeah, any map that is very destructible, Pulse is going to be very dangerous on. So especially where places like in Penthouse or in Hooker, where the diffuser is normally going down on a soft floor, that's very vulnerable, and you got to be pretty scared if Pulse is lurking around.
If you go into bedroom, I mean, you could climb on top of the bed and fun, but you need to clear out the theater area also.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're exposed to all sorts of stuff going on, especially smokes. going out. So it depends on where you want to get the plant down. But yeah, we're not going to see any of that. Pulse are going to get banned out. Interestingly, we're not going to see a blitz banned here.
I'm kind of hoping we will see blitz for at least one round. Like, there was no blitz today at all.
Yeah, I mean, if we go down to Falls and Dave Esports bans, we only saw one blitz ban from them, I believe. Yeah. But we didn't see blitz from them at all either. Maybe I still think blitz is pretty powerful, mostly because right, the shields are ridiculous, and just generally, and he has smoke grenades. You know, Monty and blitz really bring that, and we are going to be getting right into Coastline now.
Yep, let's go. Map number 2, Coastline. And it's Ouroboros on the attacking side now.
Okay. Every time I say predictions, medics, you make a very vague prediction. I want an exact prediction from you this time.
Like the score and all?
Score, everything.
Alright, well, I predicted that Ouroboros will take the entire series, so I assume they will take the map number 2. The score, I'd go for 6-3. 6-3 for Ouroboros.
Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you. Something like 6-3, 6-4 sort of area. I don't think MyRevenge really been bringing their best game today. They did pretty well, I would say, on the attack, but when it came to their defenses, I don't think they were playing like way too aggressively, and they were getting picked and just not getting those trades back. You know, you can't win a game from purely trading frags, but you still have to do it.
Yeah, I also want to mention this map is MyRevenge's pick.
Yeah, that's true, but like sometimes it just comes down to it where you have 3 maps left and you don't want to play any of them.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't matter what your pick is at that point.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you're right.
With no mirror banned here, this definitely makes the defense on Coastline a lot easier. I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing a vigil from the defense.
Yeah, he's not banned. Yeah. Oh. Maybe next round. Yeah, so we had Legion and pretty much the 4 of the standard lineup for defense of Penthouse and Theater. You need Jaeger to deny the grenades, you need Bandit to deny the hard breachers, you need Mira for windows, and Smoke is like insta-pick on most of the objectives in the entire game.
Which was interesting because last game we didn't see a whole lot of smoke during the Oregon plays.
There's no Mira and...
Anyway, going to be moving into the action phase now, and a lot of droning going on, a lot of prep work going on, but not a lot of kills going on, and no trades going on just yet. No shots fired at all, actually. And Coastline just proving to be a little bit of a slower map than this. I mean, what are the important areas that the attackers need to do here on their strategy?
Along with this line of sight. I'm not sure how many like dedicated roamers. Do we have any dedicated roamer on MyRevenge defense right now?
I believe Milan is still on this very hard roam all the way down in Kitchen.
I wasn't Milan watching the hatch, like the hatch. Yeah, here he is. Look at this beautiful line of sight. But the attackers, their priority is to capture VIP and open vault, make an entry point inside the bedroom.
But there's no thermite. It's just Habana. I mean, it's not necessary to purely bring a thermite for this, because you know Habana can do the job just as well.
Oh yeah.
But it is very vulnerable to bandit tricking, so you got to be ready for that.
Oh, the run out
Volley
from
going to be
Foley.
kicking things off. He does get the run out. He gets Mad Mouse, but Cryan is going to find one back on him. Sting getting down from that. Now he's going to be the bandit out of it. No chance of a bandit trick today. And Cryan going to be holding it down. That is a Zofia down. That is not a great start.
And Foley can buy some time for his team. Oh my god, double kill with the grenade, and Hazard takes out Milan, but Sevos takes it one down on Cryan. So it's versus 2. Mira on the side and Foley on Legion playing on the roam, but he is going to be frozen now in the one spot, as he's actually going to reveal his position. That is quite interesting, not expected, but he is going to fall back to Theater and help out his teammate to hold the entire objective area.
And they look like they need to really go for the plant here soon, but Nitro is still in the mix here from Sevos. And of course we still have, you know, impacts and things from Folly. Oh, the Nitro goes out! Goodbye, Pieta! And that is Alliance going out. Heisenberg finds one, and that's all down to go in now.
It's 1 versus 1. He needs to hide.
1v1 situation. He doesn't get the plant down in time. Oh, what a disaster.
That was a really clumsy play from Ouroboros to enter the side, and Folly, he just had to hide for 2 seconds, and he wins the round for his team.
Yeah, really nice pick from him that round, and Ouroboros really threw that away, honestly. They had such a great opportunity to just get that last pick onto site, just get the plant down. They should have been aware there's a Nitro still in the mix. They knew there was a Mirror still alive. A bit of a disaster, honestly, from them.
Attackers need to locate
Well,
and defuse
I hope they
bombs.
will be more prepared for the next round, as MyRevenge will switch on the other side of the map. Hookah Lounge and Billiards Room defense. Almost the same lineup. This time we will see Vigil instead of Bandit.
What do you think of this defense?
Well, I would expect Bandit, as there are some Mira windows that need to be protected from Hibana's pellets. But
Yeah,
it will be
I would say that.
a lot of like the attacking side. They will have to rely a lot of on Mad Mouse and his Twitch drone usage, as there are 2 Mira windows that taken out. And
I kind of would have expected a blue bar defense, honestly, from MyRevenge to start with, rather than an upstairs defense. While all 4 of the bomb sites are pretty viable, some are more viable than others, and I really think that the blue bar is a little bit better here, just because you can hold the upstairs and you can deny loads of time there, and then you can slowly bring it back to sunrise.
really aggressive. Oh my god, he evades the grenade. Was back right on time. It was a really nice try from Joe, almost taking out Legion. They were aware of his position, and so that was really close grenade.
Yeah, definitely. Mad Max is actually already into the kitchen here, and I'm wondering what his plan is here exactly, because I don't think he has anyone droning ahead of him here, so he's a little bit blind going in. But if he just goes up the blue stairs now, he could get an early kill. And speaking about early kills, Folly gets one right onto Crying. And it's going to be a 4v5 right from the get-go. No trade back. However, no, there is going to be a trade back. Nicely played there by Joe. He trades it back. Sting is going to try and trade it right on back. And he won't. He just misses. That was so close. Joe just not hitting those frags either. And now it's going to be a 4v4 situation.
Alright, Ash for Legion. Not sure who should be favored in this. But the half round in, MyRevenge is buying a lot of time. Or maybe Ouroboros is wasting time.
Losing a Legion this early on is really detrimental, because you've lost quite a lot of that utility. But then again, you know, Ash, you've lost your fragging potential, you've lost a decent amount of entry into sight. With just how fast she is, with a great gun. Sevos is going to get a kill onto Pieto, however. That is the only hard breacher down. What a disaster for Ouroboros right now. And they just cannot get the trades back. Sevos is going to retreat back, and a nice pick from Milon will shut down Mad Mouse as Heisenberg finds one to Sting. And now it's a 2v3 situation, although look at how low all the defenders are. Milon and Sevos are 1 hit away from dying as the more Lions go out. And the charge comes out from Joe, but really no one to really deal with these mirror windows is going to make it a lot harder to attack. As Intex smokes out the objective as he moved in the last 25 seconds.
They should push the VIP hallway. They can get an easy wallbang on Mira. The only problem is Intex. Oh, there goes the C4. Oh my god, he almost takes out his teammate, but Intex is still alive. Joe has fallen. This should be a round for MyRevenge, definitely. And there we go.
What a disaster for Ouroboros right now. They're losing too many important operators, and it's just not going well for them. What do you think?
7 and 5 frags. I mean, there are always some They're doing quite good progress during the round, but those last, let's say, 30 seconds, everything goes to hell.
Yeah, I think they have a big issue with that late game execution. But at the same time, that comes because they're not having a good roam play, they don't have control over the map, and they're losing operators when they're trying to push.
Yeah, I would like to see Ouroboros try a bit of more, like, you know, the risky, aggressive approach during the round, and not wait during the last minute of the round to try to make a push into the objective itself.
Pretty much the same lineup coming out here from the defense from MyRevenge. The attacker's not really trying anything too different either. I was really hoping to see a Blackbeard here, honestly. I think Blackbeard is a very powerful pick on Coastline. In fact, I think from Dave's game, Blackbeard was actually banned out, if I'm not too...
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
yeah, it was on Coastline.
Yeah, so... I don't know, I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing Blackbeard here. In fact, I don't think Ouroboros has played Blackbeard at all. Have we seen Blackbeard this map at all? No, we haven't. Wow.
No,
okay.
not even on Chalet, not even on the Coastline.
No Blackbeard at all. That is very surprising, I gotta say. And I think Ouroboros really needs to start changing up their strategies. Maybe bringing a few new operators here if they want to bring it back. Also, kind of surprised we're not seeing a book, but we are seeing a sledge back in 4th, so that's fine.
I'd like to see more of the Cabby usage. We've seen a lot of her on Dave and Fo's match.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
She also has the smoke grenades, and the logic bomb really causes a lot of problems for the defending side.
Yeah, I mean, what is the real strategy here on the attack looking these lineups?
Well, we see fine, he will try to take out the bandit charges. Ana can go to the VIP, open up the reinforced wall, and I don't know what else. I'm expecting for smoke to go through the rooftops, destroy the hatch, and drop down to the bathroom and try to make some progress from there.
I mean, last time this came down to a 2v1 and it was thrown away so hard by Ouroboros. Hopefully they don't manage to do that again. Hopefully we go a little bit faster this time, but as I say that, halfway into the round and we're still not inside yet. No picks from either side as well, and this is looking very nice for MyRevenge right now.
Well, look at this, a lot of time has passed, basically nothing happened.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree with you because there's so many angles that I see being held by roamers. None of them have been picked. None of them are really getting pushed out of position either. And I'm wondering sort of what are Ouroboros doing here.
They're just wasting a lot of time. And look at this. Oh, so exposed. Joe it's taken out by Sting. Nobody's rappelling on the main window. Could easily take out Sting. You need to make some pressure through the main window. At least open it up.
Well, this is why you bring a Bloodbeard. And I'm so surprised we're not seeing a Bloodbeard. The Lion's actually going to jump into the kitchen now as Mad Mouse pushes through. I don't think they're going to expect that Sting is playing in the bathroom here.
Yeah, no way they're aware of the fact that Bandit is inside the bathroom. And he is going for the pick. Oh, he takes out Crying, but what? Mad Mouse did not manage to take him out. And now Heisenberg finally goes on the main window, but it is too late. Index takes out Mad Mouse. Heisenberg finds a frag, but oh, look at this. Pieta finds one. Will it be possible to go for the plant now in the last moments? But Pieta loses the diffuser, and it is over. 3-0 for MyRevenge. Great opening on Coastline.
Honestly, it's not even like MyRevenge. I mean, obviously I have to give props to them for winning 3-0, but it's a throw by Ouroboros right now. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, more or less, they're looking really disoriented.
There's no real coordinated push. They're not trading for frags. They're not pushing out roamers. They're all over the place. They're so slow on their attacks. They're wasting so much time just droning it out, but not really doing anything with said information from drones. They're not acting on it. And their operator lineups the same pretty much everything, same every single time. But we are going to see a Dokkaebi for the first time this series.
And let's see if Dokkaebi can help out.
And defuse bombs.
I mean, I think it will help out, but not in the way that we really want it to. We're seeing the Lion and the Dokubi combo, but I feel like you need more than that now with the Lion nerf through.
We shall see how is that going to work out, but Foley plays a massive part in defense of MyRevenge. He's playing, you know, the roaming Legion role. Not ideal operator for roaming because Gadget relies on him staying alive as long as possible. He's a really good submachine gun.
I disagree. I think that he's one of the best roamers because of that. Because he can sit in a room somewhere and contest it for so long, and he can just hold down all of his rotates with Legion mines, and you'll know that they're safe.
Right, that's a fair point, but MyRevenge should notice that Ouroboros are wasting a lot of time and going for the slow pushes. And those good mines in the end can just ruin the entire round, the entire push of Ouroboros. But we will see. Foley is doing quite a good job on coastline. Ouroboros in a lot of problems, losing those first 3 initial rounds. I'm not sure, maybe they spotted Vigil there.
I don't think they actually managed to, although they will know that he's in the area at least somewhere, as lots more drones come out and a lot of shots go out as well.
Go, Sting opened up the round, takes down Ash, and Joe! Look at this, he finds Vigil, but he fails to find the frag. Now Bandit is going for the push. No, actually, my bad, that is Sting. He relocated himself closer to the Hall of Fame, and he's just going to create some kind of a crossfire with Foley. Oh no, the phones are buzzing.
Lots more shots coming out as Milan finds one. Sting peeks, he does take down Joe, and that's a 2v5. Dokubi's out of it. And what a disaster right now for Ouroboros. They're not finding the frags. Even though the phones are going out, Heisenberg's pushing on his own. No refrag potential here as Pieta? I want to say, yeah, is pushing onto VIP Lounge, trying to find the frags that he can. Foley finds the kill onto Heisenberg, and it's a 1v5 all down to Pieta on the Habana.
This should be a flawless round for MyRevenge, and Ouroboros completely outplayed on coastline. Without any idea, playing without any idea. Now look at this. Oh, Pieta finds one frag, but right behind the corner there is a Legion. He's actually going to lose this fight. 1 vs 3, 3 minutes left.
Clutch.
Ha!
It's now or never time to clutch up Pieta as he does push down the hallway into VIP, and he does manage to light up Sev by quite a lot. And he's going to have to push around the other side now as he picks that Legion mine out of his foot. You gotta beware of those syringes. Just like lying on the floor. Like, who does this?
Just a little prick.
And smokes come out to deny his rotate, and he's gonna have to go around the other side. Almost gets taken out there by Milan. And as the push comes round, Milan just purify onto the blue stairs, and he gets the kill.
4-0, absolute dominance from MyRevenge on coastline. Well, it was their pick, but didn't expect this like steamroll.
I don't think anyone expected this. And it looks like this is most likely going to go to a third map unless Ouroboros pulls something incredible out during their defenses.
Alright, round 5. After this round, we're switching sides. It's going to be interesting to see how Ouroboros is going to pick up on their defense after a horrible attacking halftime.
And I would just also like to point out that the chat is agreeing with me that Legion is a great roamer. So,
all right.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but Barry, he's from NA, so it doesn't count. On EU, we have different rules.
Yeah.
EU is like dimension above.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, was it EU or NA team who won the Invitational in the last Pro League finals?
Well, I mean, also, who won the Invitational before that?
Okay, that... It was different meta. It was different meta.
It was a different time.
We don't talk about those times, Turnip. Those are dark times.
And again, no Blackbeard coming out from Ouroboros. Honestly, this is the one operator they're really missing, and I think if MyRevenge win this and then take a blood bid on their attack, they'll probably win outright. Because it's not even like the operators that have been banned are really detrimental to what Ouroboros have been doing. The run out already from Folly. What the hell? I get doing a run out there, and it can be productive sometimes.
Well, finally, Foley has fallen.
But why would you do it as Legion? That is the one thing you don't want to do as Legion.
Because it worked quite well last 4 rounds. Why not again? All this
Yeah.
aggressive gameplay
Sure.
worked out great, and now it was about time for Ouroboros to spin it up.
It's just those cargo shots he didn't get out of there quick enough. Crane is going to be pushing in now, putting down his ash charges, getting rid of that barbed wire as the run out from Milon comes out, but he doesn't find any results. And honestly, this is looking much better for Ouroboros. Thatcher EMPs come out as they get control over the VIP very quickly. And a lot of coordination going on here from Ouroboros as the pre-fires do come out. Just about halfway into the round though. And this is again Ouroboros' issue. They gain the control, but they have no momentum. They don't carry it through.
Jaeger's ruining his position, but look at the bandit. Sting is just waiting next to the window. And he might take out Heisenberg. I mean, he's stuck in there. They know, yeah, they know he's there, and Bandit will not survive this fight. So finally, this round looks really promising for the German side. Tex almost losing the fight, but he takes out Ryan with a headshot.
And now the plan is finally going to go down. The Lion charges are going to go out to support that. And it's a 2v4, not looking great at all for MyRevenge.
You see, finally they have somebody rappelling on this window. It's Heisenberg with Lion. He's doing a good job, and finally Ouroboros is going to pick up a round for the halftime.
I don't know about that, because Intex just found a kill into Mad Mouse. He could find 3 more if he wants to clutch this out. It's unlikely because the Lion charges are about to start going down, and that's really going to screw with his plans. And Folly, unfortunately, going to disconnect.
The rehost, right?
Most likely.
Alright, right guys, let's check the scoreboard to save it as a screenshot, and we will move into the second halftime unless the rehost. They're not typing anything in it. Okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. We are going with the rehost now. Take once again a short break. Fifth play back. Oh well, what to say?
Every time you start losing, just do a rehost.
It's to break the momentum, Sternab. That's why you
It's
have
the
like all those
strategy.
tactical plays.
Yeah.
When I'm burning like fire and you walk all the sides, I'm drawn in desire and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're on a mission. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken.
Looks like we're about ready to get in, medics.
Well, I am ready. Match to start. Go back into the match.
It is, of course, 4-1 to MyRevenge right now as they move around onto their attack rounds. What do you think?
Let's see how the first one is going to go, but I can already see MyRevenge making a great impact immediately in the first round as they pick Blackbeard.
The Blackbeard. Praise be. Finally. They're listening. They're listening to the chat. they heard my eye and listened. Like, you know what, Snap?
I never thought
Great
somebody
idea.
would be happy when the Blackbeard is picked.
It's like anything goes in comp, honestly. Like, if you're crying about operator picks, then you don't understand how comp works and you shouldn't be playing it.
Also, yeah, fair point. Look at this kitchen defense.
Yeah, I honestly think that all 4 bomb sites are completely viable. It's just all about how you defend it. I do like the Ouroboros taking the kitchen first, just because it is a bit of a throw-off site. But again, they are down quite a few rounds, and if this doesn't work, they're going to be put on match point.
Alright, so let's see, can Ouroboros make a comeback, or is MyRevenge going to force the map number 3, Bank?
That's an interesting mirror to put down.
Well, they need to cover the entire top floor.
That is true. That is very true.
Exactly, you
But,
want to get the vertical advantage.
Oh, slight miss there from Sting. Everyone saw it, Sting.
Uh-oh.
Can't even hit a camera. Unfortunate. I like that mirror window looking into lobby. Just give you a decent amount of control. Also gives you a great amount of intel. These mirrors going down, they're pretty good. I do like them. But at the same time, there's not a lot of operators playing together. And there's not a lot of refrag potential here, I don't think. So we'll see how it goes down as we do move further into this round. We're actually going to see 3 operators playing upstairs. Might see more rotate up as we do move further into the round. They're playing so, like, weird places, though. Like, Cryan's just sat in the middle of the penthouse.
Yeah, in a very open space, so they need to drone out the area first, and they shouldn't have any problems taking out Cryan when he's all out in the open.
Folly is going to be pushing up here onto the VIP as line charges go out.
The first frag, MyRevenge. Oh, the second frag thing takes out Joe.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Jaeger is trying to cross through the penthouse. Cryan manages to take out one guy. Lying in the floor, Folly saw the rifle and he is just closed down. There's no way to get out. And he's out of the game. 4 versus 2, half a round in.
And Folly is going to be playing above. It is 4v3 situation now, but this upstairs control has been nicely achieved, and it's not looking great at all for Ouroboros. As you know, these vertical plays are just going to screw them over now. You know, we've got the Ash in here that can really bring that soft destruction, but
Oh, the
Heisenberg
headshot.
through the hatch from below does manage to take down Sevos, and the shotgun comes out, almost a great kill to Folly, but he does take down Pieda. And now it's all down to Heisenberg 3v1 situation.
The shield, life-saving.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Absolutely amazing. Heisenberg's still going to be holding down service entrance, but a great peek from Milan will take him down. And now MyRevenge are going to be on match point 5-1.
That's a good headshot. Now there we go, Blackbeard. This is why you want to have Blackbeard. If he didn't have the shield, I do believe he might get taken out by the first shotgun hit.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that that Blackbeard didn't go down. So Folly, he's so lucky. If that shotgun had been just like an inch closer, he would have died easily.
Alright, let's see. MyRevenge, just 1 round and they win map number 2.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see, this is going to be a blue bar and sunrise defense from Ouroboros.
Blue Bar Sunrise is definitely a good one to go, but I would say I think playing it safe on. Well, I don't know actually, because the problem with holding Penthouse is while it's considered the easiest to defend, it's also the most practiced attack. So teams are gonna know how to attack it, but if you take a weird site like Blue Bar, maybe teams are less confident about attacking it.
10 seconds to insertion.
But that didn't
Definitely
really.
should be.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it didn't really work out true for the kitchen defense.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
So I don't know.
Attackers' objective is to defuse the
How is
bomb.
this going to work out? This time we will see Ella on the lineup of Ouroboros. I do believe it was Joe playing Ella on last map, but this time Joe will be on Smoke. Mad Mouse will take control of the Grom operator.
Also, drones coming out here from MyRevenge as Folly. It's going to be just outside of Hooker. I think there is actually someone inside of Hooker. Yeah, Crying is in there. He's going to get out of there sharpish though. Because yeah, the Lion Charles are going to go out as the pursuing comes down. Heisenberg going to be playing it behind the Sunrise Bar and trying to drone out whatever he can. But, you know, it's not looking great already. That mirror window is going to get popped. And there's just no frags from either side yet. But the defenders are slowly getting pushed out here. But as I say that, Crying gets the first kill of the round. Melon is down. Sorry, Elon is down as Joe Smoke Kill, yeah, gets Sevos. That's the line out of it already.
A lucky combination with the smoke kill. I'm not sure how that smoke kill was what. Look at this. Joe finds another kill. I think was rippling. But Joe under danger. Mad Mouse should help him out. He does help him out. Is out enough. Polly is left 1 versus 5 with Blackbeard.
Blackbeard does manage to get a kill though, and he is on the site. He has a very nice position here, but it is still 1v4. He does have all 3 of his flashbangs still, and he gets another kill. Crying goes down, and a little bit too aggressive from him. He doesn't have control of the diffuser, however. This could be a bit of an awkward retake, because I believe Joe, with Smoke, does actually have control over this top floor area.
There's still barbed wire below him. Oh, there we go. Was a smoke. They were going to deny the push of Folly, who is also going to lose the drone.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
The diffuser is going to get recovered now, and Folly in a little bit of a better place here. 1 minute left remaining on the clock, and I think he's just going to have to rotate downstairs and try and take these 1v1s. I mean, that's how you clutch. Did he try and bait? Yeah, he tried to bait with his rappel. That's pretty good.
Has been opened, but Joe just hidden. 30 more seconds, and he should be around for Ouroboros, and a glimmer of hope. These hard moments. Coastline.
Folly going to be peeking out on Sunrise. 20 seconds left to go as he pushes in and trying to play behind this bomb. It's so close, but the ADS is going to give his position away. Oh, what a disaster, and the Elamine is right there. He's going to get shut down by Mad Mouse, and Ouroboros are going to take their first defense.
Boys, 5-2 in favor of MyRevenge. Still a long way to climb for the Germans. Can they make 3 rounds in a row for...
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't understand what you mean.
I don't either.
Great conversation. Great casting, guys. We are professionals at CCS. You can't speak English, apparently.
Oh,
To be
my
fair, this is our
excuses.
5th map in a row casting. It's getting a little late over here now.
And defuse
To be
But
fair,
we're gonna push
English
through.
is not my native language, and I was working, and as soon as I got home, I had like 30 minutes to set up the stream and start with the casting. So it's been one hell of a day, and really one hell of a day full of exciting matches, and we've seen everything, literally everything today, especially on the Foz and Dave meetup.
Yeah, and this is looking to be a little bit more closer than we thought it was going to be. Ouroboros really bringing it back on that defense, and they're going to go for the kitchen defense again, which is surprising considering what a disaster it was last time.
5 seconds left.
The French guys will not expect that.
Attackers
Yeah, pick the worst side because they'll never expect it. They're never expecting you to go the.
It's the
bad
mind
side
games, though.
again.
Mind games.
Mind games. Yeah, psychological warfare. I got you. Waiting, pushing up, friend. And you know, like, while I don't necessarily agree that this is. No, I think it is. Kitchen is the worst site just because of the amount of vertical play you can get going on. But it's still. They're still pretty close to all the other sites on this map. They're still pretty good. You just need a coordinated team who know what they're doing. I think both these teams do know what they're doing.
Absolutely, yeah, but it's been an exhausting day for them too. Oh, Foley! Oh, how did he miss that? And he is going to lose the crossfire.
God. Foley, what is going on? He just walked in there. No drones going out for that Mad Mouse.
Straight into the trap.
And no refrag either. This is a disaster for MyRevenge already. They've lost their most important fragger. And it's going to go all the way down. Crying with another kill. Beautiful from him, but Sting going to get a little bit of a refrag there. And we're going to move into 4v3, looking very, very nice for Ouroboros. But Sting is going to get the kill onto Joe. 3v3 situation now is... Oh no, 3v2 situation. All falling apart for Ouroboros now, as they do lose their vigil. This upstairs control has been completely collapsed in on. And this is looking like a very similar situation to the last time.
Yes, it does. Look at this. A lot of time for the attackers left. And let's see, Smoke and Mira. They still have their utilities. Smoke grenades. And no C4 this time.
Yeah, a lot of smoke and mirrors coming out here from Ouroboros as we do move into the final minute of the round. And lots of flashbangs coming out.
Of patience for Ouroboros. How long can they stand this siege?
I see what you did there. I like it.
I'm
More
sorry,
smoke's
guys.
coming out as the thermites go down onto that south wall on the kitchen. This is going to completely screw apart their strategy. So Ouroboros will look to find an opening. Servos is going to push in through the hallway, trying to get an entry where he can, but Pieta is going to get droned out. Oh my god, Heisenberg, how do you miss those? He could have gotten an easy kill, but Sting is going to find Pieta, and now it's all down to Heisenberg. He won't be able to find it. MyRevenge will take the map.
Great job by MyRevenge, guys. Managed to pick up after the loss on Chalet. Alright, so...
And we're going to take a quick break, I guess. About 10 minutes.
Yes, we will take a break. Find the screen with the countdown. What do you think of this map?
Hmm?
Of this match on the map number 2? Where did it all go wrong for Ouroboros? Heavy loss,
Just
especially the
really,
side.
really bad coordination on the attack. Not trying to change it up, not picking operators that they needed to pick. The only attack that they won was the last one, which was so much better, and they really learned from their mistakes, and they managed to pick up refrags, but it was just too little too late.
Right, well, Syrup, now the teams have to ban the op. We will be back on the stream in around 10 minutes, or maybe even less. So guys, stay tuned for the last map. It's going to be Bank. Stay tuned.
Hard to keep a straight face when I'm burning like fire, and you walk all the sides. I'm drawn in desire, and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're reincarcet. I'm reincarcet. It's hard to keep smiling when you're closing every door. I'm trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken. You make me weak. You're the one I seek. And I hate that I love you. I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, carve out your heart. Carve out your heart. I'm reincarcet. I'm reincarcet. It's hard to keep smiling when you're closing every door. I'm trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken. But it wouldn't mend mine.
You make me feel like home. You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Paranoid, you claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have and take us to the edge and back. Holding on.
Hello everybody and welcome back for the last map of today's EU matchup. Operator ban screen. Let's check out the third decider map is going to be bank. Operators that are going to be banned. Get away, Sternab.
The first one getting banned by not soon is going to be Jackal.
Jackal, anti-roamer operator, kind of expected on bank, as bank is heavily relied roaming. There to find roamers.
I don't know really. I don't think it's as reliant on the roaming as other maps are. I mean, you gotta think about that basement defense in bank. How much roaming do you actually really do for that?
Well, you definitely have to try roaming on the top floor, waiting for some late down flank.
I wouldn't say so. I think that you normally want to play an Ella or something on the main stairs, or like in open office and then slowly put back to main stairs. But other than that, I don't think you need a roamer. And you might want to choose to play a roamer, but that doesn't necessarily mean you need one.
Could maybe even see a defense like the hold of the staff room and the open area, preventing the go straight into the basement objective.
Yeah.
Rarely seen that. I think End Gaming is using that kind of tactic on bank, and it's really working out quite well. The second attacking operator that's going to be banned is Ying, so there is no Ying today. No love for Hong Kong operator.
No love for Ying. Feels very bad indeed. And the next ban?
Yeah, it is Vigil.
Yeah, I mean, that's like another heavy roamer ban, right? But at the same time, you don't really have to play roamers too heavily on this map, like we have been suggesting. It's kind of up to you. I would say maybe the Archives defense, if you do go for that, the Archives Tellers defense, you really do need roamers up in that CEO office. But it honestly depends on how you want to choose to play that, because I've seen a lot of teams do a sort of castle mirror strategy here, which is obviously very variable right now. Well, so far anyway.
Yeah, and look at the last one. It's going to Why Legion, guys.
RIP Hong Kong operators. I feel like Legion is just sort of not soon had to ban an operator. They starting on the defense. They didn't want to ban a powerful defender, but they wanted to ban maybe an annoying defender that they don't really want to deal with. And I think Legion fits that category pretty perfectly.
Alright, well, it is time to join back into the match, as MyRevenge will start on the attacking side with Montaigne. First time we're going to see the French shield operator, well, basically shield operator in general for the first time today, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I think that it's a pretty regular strategy for this bank vault just attack. Just get the Monty in there, get the Glaz in there, smoke out the entire objective, just go for the plant as soon as possible. I'm glad that we're seeing a pulse here. That's always good. Good to see a pulse playing gold. Gives a lot of info away, and it's just a great operator to play on this map. Honestly, I'm surprised we don't see it more. Just in like high level comp, the amount of times teams don't play a pulse in bank, honestly, rips me apart.
Yeah, I do agree that Pulse is a really strong operator on it. But I just want to mention one thing we forgot to say, that Sevos is going, he's substituted for Zed on this map. Oh, Sting, there's a failed C4.
No, it's all part of the plan because he's gonna wait for the C4 there, and when the Monty pushes up, he's gonna detonate. It's all calculated. That wasn't a mistake at all.
Get taken out easily, I do believe. What is the plan of the attackers? How to push?
Splash charge.
Oh, there goes
through,
C4. Look at this.
and there goes the Nitro. Yeah.
Played.
And the Monty's going to be able to push in here. The drone is actually going to be hidden. That was pretty nice, drone. And yeah, Sting is going to get pushed here. He does not have his Nitro anymore. And he's going to panic out of there. He's going to get picked up. However, crying. And he's going to pick up Sting for free there. That's the pulse out of it already. Oh, so disappointing.
Oh, now he spotted a glimpse of some of the defender, but look at this. Mylon comes out at the right moment and takes out Crying, although not sure where was Montaigne in that situation. He was supposed to block those stairs behind him and not let Crying get into the area and out Glaz, who is really important for this attack. You know, 4 vs 4, 1 minute 15 seconds left. MyRevenge are trying to figure out what to do next. Maybe it's time for Thermite to open up the wall. But smoke is the biggest threat right now for attackers.
The big problem is they don't have an echo and they don't have a mirror. It's gonna be really hard for them to deny this plant. I don't know if Zed has a nitro or not, so I don't know if they're gonna be able to deny that or not. I guess we'll find out as we do move into this round.
Now look at this. Heisenberg is holding a great angle. He should catch Mylon. God. Mylon, do not drop yet. It's not time. Wait, one smoke grenade, but it doesn't land well. And there we go.
Heisenberg gets the first kill. Folly goes down.
Wait, what was Doc doing there?
Pieta gets a kill onto Milan. What the hell?
Those are two flying. Look at this. Joe, he does not see the bandit lying on the table. Almost gets taken out. Zed kills Pieta. Now it's 3 vs 2. 10 seconds left. No more flankers. Zed is going behind. It goes for the drop shot, but Heisenberg is the winner drop shot here. And Mad Mouse is going to finish this round. Ouroboros, take the round number 1.
What a confusing round, but Ouroboros with a pretty standard attack strategy, although I think that the defenders really screwed up there. I mean, we had the pulse going down pretty much immediately. That's pretty bad. And what else do we have? I mean, we didn't have a mirror, we didn't have an echo.
We had a failed flank from Doc and Jaeger there below the skylight.
Just so many things that were played really badly by MyRevenge, and they're actually going to go tell us instead. They're not even going to attempt the vault defense again.
No mirror on this defense. Doc pulls Jaeger smoke and Bandit.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I think the overlay.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah. Unfortunate. It's getting late.
It's
just one of those days.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen here with this Teller's defense? It seems like from Ouroboros' perspective, from the operators that they've picked, they are expecting the basement defense.
Definitely, yeah, they are expecting defense. Not sure how is Montaigne going to work out in this attack, but I wonder how many players MyRevenge will place above the objective. And what about Folly? He has that cardiac sensor. He is there for intel gathering. Where is he going to play?
I don't know really. I don't know actually, because with Pulse you generally want to play below where the attack is coming from, but there's no There's no like verticality you can really put in there from below here. Maybe an open office, I'm thinking. That's the only place that I can really think of.
We'll see if Folly can put pulse to a good use on this defense.
And
Oh.
yeah, he is going to be open office. Yeah, it's probably the best place for him to go. He
Oh.
could get a nitro kill here onto Monty very early on indeed. He is going to spot that out, that someone has gone main stairs immediately. Monty does not have a lot of backup here.
Yeah, Joe is, you know, he's the shield operator. He is the point man, but okay, we see Termite is joining him right behind. Joe is now just exploring the top floor.
A bomb has been
Teammates are
located.
droning around too, and not sure. I don't see any defenders on the top floor.
No, they're not really going to be testing this area at all, and that is a disaster,
Oh.
but Pulse is going to peek. Crying, why not on ADS? What a disaster. Folly gets the kill onto Crying. That's the glass out of it already.
Right, open
As a
for
4v5.
defense. Now for Montaigne, he is not a really viable operator for the firefight. He's there to provide cover for his teammates. I'm expecting Ouroboros to rendezvous around the Montaigne player. But where would you push with Termite? You can open the side. Should you go for the open area push and open the wall? Should you go for the main lobby push? Or maybe right over here where Joe is playing. It's a good position for Termite to open
I
up the
think
wall.
where Joe is playing is the best one because you remove a lot of the cover. You don't let them really peek out. You know? Whereas the other places, there's a lot of places where they can just sort of peek out from cover and just shut down anything that's going on into that breach. I don't know, what do you think?
Sure anymore. This is not looking good for Ouroboros. They managed to take out Zed. He bandit. But look at the time he's running out. They didn't open up a single wall. I heard Termite placing an exothermic charge, but alright, something is happening.
Yeah, line charges are starting to go down. All this utility is starting to be deployed. This admin area has been opened up. And they really have to go in for the plant now, but they don't have a lot of smokes. Counter smokes are coming out as Joe is just standing there as the wall that he is. Folly gets a kill onto Pieta as Milan finds one of his own 2v4 now. Not looking great at all as we move into the last few seconds of the round. And Heisenberg drops and he drops Folly 2v3 now as Joe goes in here. They really have to get the plant down immediately, but Milan finds one. Joe gets the ADS kill onto Intex, but it just wasn't meant to be. Milan gets the double kill. Joe goes down.
It was all
And-
going towards
wow.
this. There was no way for Ouroboros to close this round properly. That instant kill on Crine in the beginning of the round made a huge impact. It's not just they lost a glass, they lost an operator who is designated for long range fights and 2 smoker grenades that would provide a lot of cover for fight. Unlucky for
Yeah,
them.
and they lost a good man. It wasn't just a glass. He was a good boy. But he didn't ADS.
Indeed, yeah, he didn't do that. It was a mistake from his side and he got punished for it.
I feel like any time that you're aiming at a hatch, you should always be ADS'd. Because there's
Attackers need to
no
locate and defuse
sort of
as many
reason
bombs
not
as
to
they
be.
can.
You're not really looking around, and if no one's covering your flank, then that's not a good sign.
Yeah, CG is actually a game where you need to use a lot the aim down sight up ability on your,
Yeah.
like more than in any other. Those military sims, you need to use optics, but in Siege, even though it's close quarter combat, you need to use ADS a lot because the hip fire, it's not working out.
It is not good at all. Server hatch that's going to get reinforced. That doesn't suggest to me there's going to be a retake strategy at all from MyRevenge. You know, the last time they did this defense, it was a disaster. I'm preferring the operator pick here, but this isn't my ideal lineup.
Attackers recovered the
No
bomb.
pulse.
Attackers are moving out to
No
locate a
pulse.
Like-
bomb and defuse
yeah.
it.
We've got a mirror now, which is better, but we're not seeing
Attackers have
we're not seeing a
recovered their
pulse.
I dislike the Montaigne pick on Joe. I think that Joe is a more valuable player when playing actually an operator that has a proper rifle and some gadgets that could help out teams in other
Yeah, but
ways.
he's too good for this. He's actually playing Monty entry fragger.
Bomb located by
We'll see
attackers.
Sting and Zed making a 2-man hold inside the server room. Joe is just standing right here with his standard shield while his teammates are supposed to drone out. And there we go, bait on one of the Grisma mines. And no! There goes Glass once again. Goodbye, Crine, and Not a good start.
What a disaster, and crying dead yet again, and I want to bet he wasn't ADSing. I'm calling it. Mad Mouse's Ash charge is actually going to get caught by this ADS, but it is going to get burned now, and he's going to be able to flash bang this out. Milan's just going to have to pull back from that position, and they're just slowly losing more and more ground as Mad Mouse pushes up here and trying to get control over the server stairs.
It's a duel between the pretty soon, although it depends if Malon is going to go for a greedy push.
They're actually going to open up the server hatch, which is interesting considering that they've already got control over the server. And Milan is going to find that kill onto Mad Mouse. Finally, that game of cat and mouse. Finally.
Yeah, the patient one wins. Oh no, Termite is going in and he's going to lose the fight. Milan picking up 2 kills on those blue stairs with the Jaeger. 3-man advantage for MyRevenge. Montaigne and Lan, what to do now?
Oh.
Okay, no more Montaigne.
Beautiful Nitro from Folly is going to find the head of Montaigne, and now it's all down to Heisenberg in a 1v5 situation. He sees the Jaeger. Oh, Jaeger, what are you doing? Oh, Milan, that's a disaster for you. And it's all down to Heisenberg. 50 seconds left to go. Decent amount of time to work with here. He still has a decent amount of utility as well. But he still has to find 4 people when he's basically ambushed from both sides. And yep, Sting is just going to finish off.
Oh,
Bam.
that's a great reaction from Sting.
That's why they call him the Sting.
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
And he will take him down. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good defense from MyRevenge. Very active defense, I would say. They were pretty much contesting all the areas. You know, anytime that the attackers were trying to enter into somewhere, MyRevenge knew it, and they just sort of pushed on them immediately.
Finally, Joe, no more Montaigne. Let's go. Buck, give this man a proper rifle into his hands, and let's see how this is going to work out. On defense, we'll finally see Valkyrie now.
Attackers need to locate
Yeah,
and defuse
Valkyrie is
any bombs
definitely a
they
good pick here. I think there's a lot of areas in the lobby, especially, where you can really hide those Valkyrie cameras. But again, I think a Pulse is a better pick here. I know... Well, no, it did work out for them last time. They won this round on the defense when they
Yeah, they
picked
did,
Pulse,
they
so
did.
I don't know why they're picking a different operator lineup. I think the Pulse is a good pick here. There's no Montaigne anymore on the attack, and we're going to see Joe going to take the book instead. Definitely a better pick on the attack here. Definitely a better lineup. But I don't know. I feel like maybe a mirror could have been used here on the defense. There's so many different things you can do with this bank defense that there's so many different operator lineups that work.
Yeah,
you can
but
sort
for
of
the
play around
attackers,
with it.
they have a really solid lineup. Ash and the Buck as light breaches, they need to get the control of the upper floor. Open up line of sight, try to get some eliminations. They have 2 hard breachers and also Lion, because why not? Awesome rifle, awesome gadget. Can't make a mistake by picking Lion. It's current.
I don't know really, because like his nerf came in, and while he's not completely out of the meta, his pick rate has definitely gone down.
Yeah, we shall see how it's going to be with Maestro and Alibi. Today, Alibi trailer was released. A bit of a teaser trailer, but looks really good. It brings up the hype.
Yeah, that's a cheeky Valcam. I like that one. That's good. Although it's not
Spicy.
it's spicy, but no one's really contesting this area, so it's not really giving them any actionable intel, you know? Like, sure, you know the Ash is there. Ooh, yeah, great, you know that they're there. You'd not really be able to do anything
Yeah,
about
like, okay,
it, though.
who cares?
Yeah. Joe is going to be opening these vertical angles now and trying to get into the site. Like, this is exactly what you don't want to happen. This is why you need someone roaming up the stairs. At least try and kill the book. If you can't kill the book, at least try and waste the time so he doesn't have all day to do this. Line charges are going to go out, and this is going to make it even worse. Because the line charges are going out, and then you got book right above you, so if you know if you move, you're going to die in an instant.
Exactly.
But if you stand still, there's a chance that book opens up the verticality of both of you, and then you die in an instant. So, good choice there.
The defenders are trying to pick up a bit of buck there, but it's going to be Hibana actually drawing the first blood on Jaeger. So there's Mylan going to finish this round. Like this, another kill. Crying takes out Folly. So far, so good. Nice start from the attacking side. But the Germans, they're not done yet. 2 down, 3 to go. Ella, Smoke, and Bandit on. That was the second EE1D charge. No more Lion charges, and Joe, he still has 2 frag grenades. Thermite is going to open up the wall from the open area. Now it's Sting on the roam, trying to make a flank, but it's Mad Mouse winning this duel. Crine finds another kill in this round. And now it's all on Zed, 1 versus 5.
And 20 seconds left to go, and Zed is going to try and hold on here. But yeah, as you said, a 1v5 situation. The defuse is actually not down. So, you know, honestly, you could clutch this out.
There we go.
I actually thought that he almost clutched that out then. I was so confident that he could have done it. But no, Mad Matt's going to pick up that kill for free. If he had killed that Thermite, he could have actually clutched that out. Because there was no time left.
Yes, there was a huge possibility for that. Time is really on the side of the defenders, and Ouroboros, even on the previous map, by pushing in those last moments, it costed them way too much. There is so much space, like so much huge possibility to make mistakes in those last second push. MyRevenge used that in their favor, won the cosign, but now Bank 2-2, pretty tense, just like Chalet.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Yeah, no,
any
that's
bombs
true.
they
The
can.
Chalet game did come pretty close down to it. I don't know. What are your predictions for this round? Because this is gonna be our last attack round for Ouroboros, and they're gonna be bringing a Capitao this time instead of Montaigne.
Well, it's definitely better pick than Montaigne. I would agree with that, but I hope they will not go for the server push. They have Hibana. They need to go. Let's take control of the open area, open up the hatches, maybe try to find a roamer. But you know, if you're focusing on the server, like, I don't like it.
10 seconds left before
It
insertion.
didn't work out quite well for them on the. They had
5
Montaigne.
seconds left.
For sure.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate
Um,
and defuse a bomb.
I don't know about the spawn placement though. They're just not even going to go for the opposite side. They're going to be bringing that Habana Thermite combo, and it looks like they're just going to concentrate on these hatches. Maybe even going for the hot drop.
Okay,
Honestly-
it seems they will have to go with the clearing top floor first, then they'll go on the ground floor, open up the hatches, and then commit on the basement. But hurry up.
I don't know, because like they don't really want to go for the sewers placement. They've not had a lot of luck pushing through that sewers entrance and into servers, and even if when they do, it takes them a long time to gain complete control. I don't know, because like I honestly think the idea here is just to go straight for the hatches and maybe even just go straight for the rush down onto Vault. It is a tactic that does catch out teams quite a lot. I'm hoping that MyRevenge will realize that they're not coming to the servers and will start to play this a little bit more defensively.
Ouroboros, they're not the team that is likely to go rush in fast. They're taking a really slow. I'd say they take the slowest attacking approach. Slower than any other team in the EU CCS league. They're really taking their time with the drones and offense. Exploring every inch of the map.
But still no frags going down yet, and just over halfway into the round, and no real control gained either, because they're all at the top floor. Well, no, we got Crying now and Mad Mouse pushing into the middle floor, but still, just that time is ticking down, and I really think that if they don't start getting kills soon, they're gonna run out of time.
Eisenberg just waiting Jaeger to go and peek. There's, but that is unlikely to happen.
Interestingly that they've opened up the server hatch. I would have thought that they would open up the other 3 hatches rather than opening up this one with the Habana charges. Lion's going out, Flash is going out, so much utility going out here to get control over the servers. Maybe the servers push is coming in just in a different way. I'm also kind of surprised that Capitao hasn't just, you know, fireballed this person playing behind the server X.
A bomb has been
He's actually going to rotate all the way through the main
30
stairs. And yeah,
seconds left.
30 seconds left to go. Heisenberg will get the first kill onto Zed. That's going to be Bandit out of it. No refrag potential at all as Pieta and Ash come in to go for the plant. Pieta going to go for the reverse plant here, but no smoke to be seen in sight. No, he does go for the smoke now, but just a little bit too far out. And he gets picked up for free. Pieta's just going to stick the plant here. Oh no, he's going to go down. Cryan's going to try and dig the spite. So many frags going down. 2v3 situation. And yep, they just won't have the time.
Oh my god, this looked like the clear plan for the attacking side, but Index managed to buy off some time and displace all the attackers inside the site. And the rest is history. Everything happened so fast. And it's a well-played round from MyRevenge. And securing the lead at the halftime and switching sides. That means that Ouroboros will switch to defense. MyRevenge will take arms and go push the objectives. Ash, Lion, Thermite. Going to see any unique operator picks on the side.
Well,
Expect anything
every
weird.
operator is a unique operator, right?
Fair enough, that is correct.
But we are going to see actually the exact same
What?
lineup that Ouroboros
Dang.
brought.
Why?
You're very critical of this Montaigne pick, but I honestly think it's a very good pick. It allows you to push very quickly into site. It allows you to quickly push into servers, more importantly. And if there's any contesting going on there, you can shut it down immediately. The most interesting pick here is the castle.
Yeah, we didn't see Castle on the... not on a single def. MyRevenge.
And just where these reinforcements are going down really suggests that they're going to go for that heavy hold of open area.
I announced actually, I didn't expect this from Ouroboros, but I'm supporting this idea. Station to the
Attackers are heading out to defuse a
LS office and how is this going to work out? It's one of those preparations we rarely see. Last time it was during the Challenge League qualifiers. It was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is still a valid strategy. The only problems with it is all the attackers have ACOGs. Well, I say all, not all, but most of the attackers do have ACOGs, and they can very easily contest this angle.
And that is correct. But they do need Ash to open up this wall. Like defenders, they made some holes in the wall, but they didn't make it a hole big enough for a rotation or vault. That kind of approach will prevent hard breachers to get close to the wall.
Smoke's going down so early. It's 2 minutes left, Smoke. And you're gonna deny that plant, but at the same time, that's such an early Smoke. They don't have a huge amount of utility to deny this plant. They've only got 2 nitros on the board. And no pulse. Again.
And he's back up on the ground floor, so waiting in the staff room. Into bash the castle barricade, trying to make some push, but here is Malon ready for him with the headshot. Can he make another kill? Oh, there goes Joe. Double headshot from Malon. That is a massive play from Lion operator.
Really nicely played here from Milan as Zed does get a kill of his own. Pieta is out of it. And now it's a 5v2 situation looking very nice with MyRevenge. But as I say that, Mad Mouse on the roam gets Milan even. As the drop comes down from Montaigne.
Whoa.
Folly, what are you doing? Cryan gets that kill as Mad Mouse picks up another kill. And Mad Mouse with a triple kill. What is going on? This man is on fire. 1v1 situation now. Zed looks to plant the diffuser. And yeah, you are right. It's a retake strategy now.
That will have enough time to plant the diffuser and place himself in a nice position. He has 3 flashbangs, he has 1 Texan Dynamite, his name of his exothermic charge, and now it's going to be 1-1. So this is a not good situation with Thermite. He is placed inside the corner. Oh my god, the pre-fire from Zed. But, sorry, the pre-fire from Mad Mouse, but Zed wins this duel. A great round. Oh my god, that is so nasty.
That was a really nice pick.
Oh man, 4-2, MyRevenge taking the lead. They lost the first map, came back to the second, And they're on a good way of winning this entire match.
MyRevenge have been more and more impressive as we go on, and you know, I honestly think that since they got Zed in, they've been doing better. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree. I'm just like the chat and the reactions on the last
Attackers need
round.
to locate and defuse bombs.
Seems like
Yeah.
I don't know.
3-minute delay.
Yeah, we have 3-minute delay. It has to go by the rules, so we evade the any form of stream sniping. Okay, as we see Crane setting up those barricades, it seems going to be a similar hold as last round.
Could we see an overtime here potentially? I mean, I think it's pretty early to try and call an overtime, but I think there's a lot of potential here, especially with how MyRevenge have been playing. I feel like there was a little bit of a throw there toward the end. They almost lost it.
For insertion.
Their attack strategy not being too powerful,
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
especially towards the end. Like, they don't seem to be able to collapse in on the site very well and actually go for the plan. But they
I'd
get
say
the
like
nice
the
pixel
players are
in.
losing focus. It's a long day, long matchup, and really exhausting matches. Really tense. I bet they're all like sweating like hell. I know I would be.
There's a lot of money at stake. You
Indeed,
would be.
yeah.
It's what you're supposed to do. It's comp.
It's not just money, it's the reputation, the bragging rights, the results. So the MyRevenge guys, they have some extra motive to, you know, like show their skills in front of their new organization. And winning a match against Ouroboros is a great way to show, like, hey guys, you picked a really good squad. You didn't make a mistake.
It's like those orgs that pick up teams in CL qualifiers and all of a sudden they have a CL team.
Yeah, exactly, right there. Intuitive. So he's just strolling around with his extended shield, trying to gather some intel. Oh my god, Sting, is he going for the wallbang? Ah. Really close call with Mad Mouse. Hiding there in the conference room.
And you know that time is ticking away again. We're seeing such a slow attack coming out, and this open area strategy is pretty good. I do like it. It didn't quite work out very well for them last time. It's Intex with the ADS gets a kill onto Cryan. How did that happen? Castle is out of it already, and lots of early smokes coming down yet again from Peter.
I'm really surprised how these teams utilize Montaigne. Like, it was actually a lot of time has passed since I saw Montaigne on bank, and seems that
Yeah.
Intex is putting a good use on that P9 pistol that one. Oh, Marlon, good job by pre-firing Mad Mouse there in the open area. That's a great elimination, and MyRevenge with a massive 2-man advantage.
The attackers bomb diffuser.
Oh, this mirror really proving pretty hard for Milan to go through here, but he is going to open up the castle barricade. He does get Heisenberg, but he doesn't find the second one. Joe takes him down in that refrag. Joe with the double kill takes down Sting as well, but the diffuser is going to get planted, and now the retake has to happen. How did Smoke not deny that?
Oh, a misplaced smoke. Most probably now fully falling back into the tunnels. Intex is going to play close to the site, and Joe will try to open up with the C4. Oh, the timing! He switches on the wrong time, but he takes out Zed in the end. Because
And this
Montaigne, it's
retake
all
is
up
going
to
very, very
Foley.
well.
They know he's in there.
Have eyes on the diffuser.
There's no other place for Glass to be than the tunnel. Defuse and Joe will take out the Glass. It's going to be a successful retake from Ouroboros, and they're
By defenders.
taking up round number 3, trying to catch up the advantage of MyRevenge.
Hands in on my head right now. Absolute disaster. What happened? The diffuser was down. You knew where the mute was. You knew where the smoke was. I don't understand. There's so many mistakes starting to happen in both teams. This really starts to happen in those sort of, you know, decider maps, right? Teams start to get tired. They start to make mistakes, and you know, both teams start to suffer.
Yeah, it's, you know, the pressure, the heat of the moment, and not much time to react, and happens. And it seems that Milan is situation quite well. He bunched up 11 kills in these 7 rounds. So he's definitely the star player on his team for this map. So finally, top 4 defense. First time to...
I don't know, but I don't know what to think about this. It kind of depends on how they hold this. I've seen Enix hold this pretty well with castle mirror strategies. The biggest flaw in this strategy is always how you play the windows. Do you castle them off? Do you try and play them? Do you like try and prone beneath them? Do you even peek out here? Or do you go for the jump out strategy? And
I would
think,
go for spawn peaks on these windows immediately.
yeah,
Multi-spawn.
I think that's probably one of the best strategies to do to try and get that early aggression on the go. But even if they did, they wouldn't find anything from it because everyone spawned back alley.
We will IQ on it. And although IQ's gadgets won't help out too much against this kind of defensive lineup, but 2 frag grenades are here. They also have bugs, so that's a total of 4 frag grenades. While there is no Jaeger defense.
Yeah,
They
no
should
Jaeger on
use that.
defense again. We've seen a lot of that today, honestly. No Jaegers.
Yeah, there've been plenty of rounds where Jaeger was, in my opinion, needed. Like, I kind of feel like Jaeger is one of those operators you need to have on almost every possible site. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, Lion Charge is going to go out now. Move 1 minute into the round though, and we have seen quite a bit of entry going on here from MyRevenge. It's looking good for them right now, but they need to get the picks if they really want to make it, make it through, make it to the big time.
Sting trying to make some pressure from below, but he has a bit of a problem with the skeleton key. He will just try to make some pressure from below. Mylon, he is going to use the E1D charge. Buck is also destroyed from below while the E off.
What? Mad Mouse, what are you doing? You know that Book is in behind you. Sting just got a kill behind. What are you doing? Where is the communication? Oh my god, Ouroboros, what is going on right now? Sting gets a double kill. Sting gets a triple kill. Oh, it's such a disaster right now. Oh my god, 4v1 now, and Heisenberg being the only one on the site.
This must hurt.
And he's going to be playing into Janice's closet. He sees the nade come from the left, but he peeks right, he goes down. Sting with the 4K. Oh my god. I know, guys, that we're tired today. I know, because I'm getting tired. Medics is getting tired. We're all getting tired. But please, use your words. Communicate with each other.
Yeah, the takes are easily getting punished by MyRevenge, guys. They're really on fire on Bang, taking advantage of every single mistake Ouroboros. Now this is
Sting
the
just told them
possible
apart.
match point. Yeah. It will
But
sting
he
him
could've-
a lot.
Well, yeah, well, that's why they call him Sting. We see Dokkaebi.
Attackers need to locate and
Yeah,
defuse
first round for
as many
Dokkaebi in
bombs
this
as
match.
they
Well,
can.
why not?
First time for everything, right?
Exactly. Okay, so that means they have 4
always
smokes.
love it. Yeah. Well, yeah, you've seen the smoke strategy come out. It's kind of interesting they do that, but don't bring a glass. But they do bring a book.
Ouroboros,
suppose-
it's the same lineup again. I mean the same
I suppose the
preparation.
teller's defense was possible here, so you want to kind of bring the book and the soft destruction in case of that.
Moment, man. Not sure. Okay, I think it's good now.
5 seconds left before insertion.
I'm not sure what's going on. My microphone is getting tired also.
Attackers require
Everyone's getting tired today.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Moving in now, match point for MyRevenge. All they have to do is take this one, and god damn, Ouroboros really have to step up now if they don't want to get, 2-1'd.
If there was a time to, get back, go alive, go on fire, it is right now. Now or never. The
Yeah,
same
I couldn't say it
preparation
about myself.
phase, and MyRevenge, they should be aware of the preparation, know how to approach it.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Joe is going to be playing into this open area, watching to see what he can do from the hatch. I'm going to guess that the admin is also castled off. I didn't manage to quite catch it on the camera there, but I'm pretty sure it is. And we're actually seeing quite a lot of Ouroboros dedicated to this Archives defense, even though the objective is downstairs. Lion Charge is going to go out, and this was a pretty similar strategy to what we saw last time from them, and it worked out okay, I want to say, for the most part. But I think it was mostly just they didn't know how to deal with castle barricades.
I'm thinking about Buck and Sting. He could go inside the janitor's closet and open up line of sight towards the open area. But
This is true.
in the meantime, let's pick. Look at this thing. Yeah, he is exactly doing it. He's droning around and he will try to throw a grenade probably. But Intex is already on the bomb site. Now there goes the plan. Sting takes out one guy. There goes Heisenberg. And another kill. There goes the smoke, but it is too late. Intex will get injured. But Zed should plant. What's going on? Why is this fuse not planted? Oh, they fell back. Goes Montaigne, but Sting. Oh, there goes the headshot from Mad Mouse.
What a great pick from
Oh
Mad Mouse.
my
He gets
God.
2 as well. Folly goes down. And that's a 2v2 situation now. This is looking so good. Mad Mouse goes in there, gets his entry frag, and now he wants to get the diffuser down. Sorry, now it's
no.
a 2v2. Now it's a 2v1. Peter pushes up. He denies the defuse. And ADSing is just not in Milan's dictionary right now as he gets shut down.
Oh my god. Is it possible? We're so close to overtime.
If this goes to overtime and we see a lot of rounds, like if this goes to a 30-round game, I'm going to lose my mind. Because it's not like the teams are just outplaying the hell out of each other. There's just so many mistakes. You know, where's the roam clear? You know, as you said, you know, the book could have easily gone above the open area, opened sight lines onto there, and just picked off. I'll just hold the rotates down. It was that easy.
Sting made such a massive impact on the last round, yet his team failed to plant a diffuser or eliminate smoke. And the smoke player actually saved the round for Ouroboros.
We're gonna see a CEO defense again.
Right, why not?
This did not go well last time.
A bunch of things didn't go well last time's turn.
I got a little bit angry, I'll admit. But you know, if you didn't play like idiots, then I wouldn't get angry.
Whoa there.
Ooh, bit toxic. I don't mean it. You good players, guys, but
You kiss your mama with that mouse?
the mistakes need to be fixed if you're gonna win. You cannot make
Sometimes.
mistakes like that at this level.
Nice. Teams need some harsh critics. But I'm sure they are aware of their own mistakes, especially when they're going to review the VODs later. They'll just hit themselves in the head. Oh,
Just
what
see
are we
me
doing?
screaming at them, yeah, probably. Bring it clipped and called a toxic caster after this, it's all good.
Turnip is an ass to work with. His contract has been eliminated.
And you move in now, match point still for MyRevenge. They could easily take this, you know, it worked out really well for them. We did see, you know, Sting going down below into the archives. They did insanely well opening up those sightlines, getting the picks that they can. Sting had a 4K out of that. He ripped them apart. And I think that he can do it again, but it kind of depends on how Ouroboros want to play this on the roam. They could bring this back to overtime. And yes, Sting is going to take up his position yet again in archives, but I think someone's actually going to be waiting there down for him.
It's Foley's position. He's waiting for some possible rotations, but in the meantime, Sting
Yes,
gets eliminated.
that's what I'm talking about. Mad Mouse knows exactly what Sting was going to do that time. He waited and he took him down. Much better players coming out from Mad Mouse this time. I'm proud of you. And we're moving now 4v5, and they're being the book out of this, and we're seeing so many roams still. Castle, how
What's
do you
going
not
on?
get that?
Oh no.
That was bad. Milan, however, is going to get the kill onto Pieta. And that is the smoke out of it so early on.
Right now, just running around the open area. And there goes another kill. Zed takes one out. Heisenberg is out of the frame. There goes this smoke. No, sorry, that was Zamira. And Mouse finds his second pick of this round. It's up to Grind.
2v3.
Grind needs
And-
to make this flank. He takes out one. That's a good job, but right in front of Intex. So Mad Mouse, it's all up to him. Can he save? Can he force the overtime for his team? He's alone against 2 hard breaches. Oh no, there goes the drone. He should be... Oh my god, Mad Mouse, he can line them up. Oh, Intex win this fight. It's going to be a GG. MyRevenge win this fight 6-4. Really intense. Let's check out the scoreboard for the end. And oh my god, what a match.
Part of me is glad that it's over. But part of me was also very disappointed it didn't go to overtime.
So we have been up and running for 5 hours, turn up. And it's huge congratulations for MyRevenge. After losing the first map, they managed to pick up and winning this 2-1 in the end. Oh boy.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I think we will end it on a high note and not go too much into what is going on.
I don't know. Stern, what recap for today's matches?
My recap is when teams go to decide a map, they like throwing very hard. That's what I've learned today.